Hi everybody. So this is our third video lesson now, and I'm sorry it's a bit of a gloomy day today. There isn't a lot of light in this room, so the quality might not be great, but hey, we'll do what we can. So as usual, you need to make sure that you have your textbook ready with you, notebook, pen and pencil, etc. And also make sure that you've gone to the Google Drive folder and that you've printed or you've got access to the folder for today's lesson, which is the folder entitled the 24th of March. So the first thing I'd like to look at is the homework that I set you last week. So you should be able to see on the screen here the page. And what I've done, I've written the answers for each question. So if we have a look at question 1, this was the answer. So we had unless, and remember that the meaning of unless is already negative. So we need to say unless we practice more, okay? I've actually made a mistake here, bad teacher, because I've written you the note next to it that practice with a C is a noun, whereas practice with an S is a verb. So obviously here, this should be an S and not a C. Okay, lucky that I don't have to take the exam, hey? Okay, moving on to question 2. You had provided that is optional. So provided that my sister is allowed. Just look at the structure here. To let somebody do something. Okay, don't forget that structure as well. Here, in a different situation, you could also have said providing that, or as long as, so long as. Okay, these could have also been possible without this keyword to use. Number 3 was fairly simple, I think. In case there isn't a cafe. Okay. Number 4, so here we have our third conditional. So we're speaking about a regret, something that you are sorry about in the past or something that you wish hadn't happened. So this is a classic third conditional. If I had known, past perfect, I would have done, so would have plus past participle. Okay. Number 5, you had the construction to look forward to. So obviously when you use look forward to, here you have the preposition. So you need to use the ing form in the following word. And here also to note the phrasal verb to find out. Okay, so you had this also in the original sentence. And number 6, so this time I got it right. If you want to be good at sport, you need to, so it's necessary to. So here, using a similar construction to have to. So you need to practice with an S. For is optional, so you can use it, but it's not necessary. Okay, so the second exercise you had to do for homework was again about phrasal verbs, this time some with come and some with get. So we'll look first of all at the answers to this one, come. So, oh, I forgot to say before, a copy of the answers as well, you'll find them in the Google Drive, in the folder for today's lesson, so in the 24th of March. Okay, so these were the answers, first of all. And here you had to choose the correct definition for the verb. So I'll go through these very, very quickly in the following exercise here. Oh, can't see it very, very well, but if you have the copy, then refer to that copy. So in this exercise 3, we had how often does the magazine come out? Okay, so a film, we also speak about a film coming out. Okay. Number 2, speaking about an illness, so coming down with the flu. Number 3, came across, she found these photographs by chance. Number 4, come back, easy. Number 5, come into, so in this case, they came into a lot of property, they inherited, they had it because the uncle died. Number 6, you're coming round to an idea, so it means you're getting used to the idea of something. Maybe initially you didn't think it was a good idea, but you come round or come around to it. Number 7, it came to me, like suddenly I remembered it. And number 8, come up with some ideas. Number 4, so you had to invent some sentences. So perhaps in the first, something like, I don't know, the newspaper comes out once a week, for example. The picture of the boy, perhaps, I came back from school late. This one here, it suddenly came to her that she hadn't paid the bill, for example. The next one, the scientist came up with a brilliant idea for fighting, I don't know, diseases. The next one, while I was walking down the road, I suddenly came across my friend. And finally, I was in bed all week after I came down with the flu. Okay. Then looking at, now back to the top of the page, get. Now get is a horrible verb in English because there are so many meanings and also so many phrasal verbs connected. So this was the matching with the definition exercise. And then completing the sentences. So in question 1, Tony's cousin is spoilt. So spoilt, he always gets what he wants. It's viziato in Italian. Okay, here I made a mistake because there wasn't actually get out in the options. So don't let the news get around. Bad news gets me down. Okay, that was simple. We can't get through to the ticket office. So normally get through to, you would use it speaking about a telephone, for example. If the line is always engaged, you'd say, I can't get through. But you also use it referring to a person, maybe, why can't I get through to you? Why can't I make you understand something? Okay, so number 5, to get over, to recover from. Where I can't get across to people, so I can't make myself understood. Get on with, we've seen this a million times before. Everyone must get down to work. So obviously the meaning of this is to start doing something. Get up to, what have you been doing? And the last one, to get at somebody. Now the final one, let me try and turn this around for you. Let's see, one of these options, just a second. Okay, so I've got the page now. So this was the final exercise. Number 1, get over, meaning to recover from. Number 2, to get around to, tidying. No, actually this is a mistake because this wasn't a possibility. So here it would be get down to begin something. Number 3, to get on. Okay. Number 4, don't let it get you down. Don't let it make you sad, depressed. I'll try to get through to the doctor because probably you need to call him on the phone. I can't get across to him. I can't make him understand. Number 7, bad news gets around very fast. It travels very fast. We can also use this in the sense of travel. I don't know, in my city, I get around by bike, for example. It's not easy to get around by bus because there isn't a good transport service. Number 8, what did the children get up to? So this is used often in the sense of, like you'd say in Italian, cosa hanno combinato, often in the sense of something negative or something naughty. Okay. Number 9, they never get away with their crimes. Okay, so they never escape punishment. They are always punished for something. And I hate it when people get at me, when people criticize me. Okay. Hello, I'm back. Okay, so if you see on the board, I've designed a type of quiz for you to practice the phrasal verbs from the homework and also from the previous lessons. So you need to go to this website here, joinmyquiz.com, and when it asks you if you want to register, you don't have to. Okay, you can if you want to, but it's not compulsory. When it asks you for the number of the quiz, you need to enter this number. And then please, I'd like you to use your own name because I can actually follow how you're getting on in this quiz. So it's useful for me to know if I need to revise something, to go over something again. Okay, so this quiz will be available online until next lesson, which will be the 31st. Okay, so have a go. You can take the quiz as many times as you want. It's a good way, maybe a fun way, to try and practice these phrasal verbs. Okay.